The opinions on someone who's never witnessed a bull run yet. A very common topic of discussion on the sub is the previous bull run, how good everything was and the profits that everyone was making. However, as someone who's only been into crypto since around March 2022, I've only ever seen the low sides of crypto, with everything collapsing, failing and generally going terribly. But honestly, that hasn't put me off at all somehow, so I always find it funny to read the posts saying if you've made it this far, well done, we've reached the bottom, because 1, nobody knows shit about fuck, and 2, why would someone leave the space when the market is down? I'm assuming that there are a bunch of other people that are in the same position as me, so what's everyone else's thoughts on these? And for the people that have witnessed many bull and bear cycles, were you also unfazed by the cycles when you first got in and then became a lot more aware of them once you witnessed a full cycle? Time in the market beats a lot of other strategies. Hardest thing to learn in this space is patience. Second hardest, probably actually taking profits. As someone who foolishly started buying crypto unknowingly in the middle of a bull run and begun educating myself as I went, it was certainly hard to go from watching my portfolio growing literally every day to seeing it slowly bleed out over 75 in the following years. I'm now excited to be accumulating cheaply in a bear market as someone who is now much better informed, but I do still wish I had learned more about market cycles from the start and waited to pick a better entry point. Really looking forward to experiencing my first bull run in its entirety. Think I have a good strategy. Knowing myself, I have about a 50-50 chance of sticking to it. Finally, a true friend of mine who never witnessed the true form of the bull market and have the hope that one day make it will give us the chance of having the true crypto bull market. Bear market accumulation is where bull run profits are made. Obviously the bull market is an exciting time, but I am not a fan of the FOMO one can feel during this time. I quite like the tranquility of the bear market. Alright, this month has been anything but tranquil with the lawsuits. I think it takes a full cycle to get used to how it works and figure out a strategy. I made so many errors in the last bull market and I consider it the price of my tuition. Wasn't aware of market cycles when I got into crypto. Figured the prices would go higher and higher until I was a millionaire. Turns out I was wrong and I'm still poor. Advice: buy during bear market, sell during bull market. This is my first bear market, needless to say it's depressing as hell. The bull run back in the day was just totally unreal. Every week your portfolio would touch new heights. There is all colors and blossoms everywhere, lol. You just need to ride along regardless of the market conditions. Keep learning and try not to repeat your mistakes. Bull runs tend to take you by surprise. The fact that so many people are expecting one soon means it'll probably be a while. Bull runs are the most amazing things. I remember the 2017 run where ETH had 15 days in green. There are people here that are down more than 80 of their initial investment, and when that initial investment are a large portion of life savings, their stomach turns with every bad crypto news. Hence the very first law of crypto: never invest what you can't afford to lose, followed up right away by not keys, not coins. Just remember your point to the next bear market. I got in the top of the bull run back in 2017, then it dropped on me. It was my first time gaining so much money and losing it the week after. I got depressed and quit crypto. Well, until 2021, during another bull run I bought my way to the top again. But this time I'm not gonna make the same mistake. That's why I'm still sticking here even after 80 loss, still queuing, and it's much better now at just 40. Don't hesitate to take profits. You will notice the bull when your work colleagues talk about BTC again and say something like, "Now I have to buy BTC." Look at the charts, always the cycle in mind. Then think a lot. Yeah, people cut their losses, especially if you have invested a good portion of your life savings. You panic and you sell cause you don't want to lose everything. First and most important rule in crypto for me: Don't be greedy. Take profits and don't fall for obvious scams out of greed. Greed makes you stupid and prone to simple mistakes. My best advice from somebody who has been around since 2011 and heavily in it since 2015. Do not expect this next bull run to be like the 2021 run. The macro at the time was unprecedented and we very well may never see another one like it. So if you've been accumulating during this bear, set a percentage of profit you want to make and take it when it comes. Do not rely on your investment 5x 10xing this next run, because it's very likely not going to happen this next time around. I got into crypto a bit of the way into the bull run, CAD on the way up and now DCAing on the way down. Had some big losers. I'm looking at you Luna, but I'm not out off by the bear crab market. Patience is key and there's no way to know when the next bull run is coming except to know that it's coming, and preparation now will pay off later. I've been in stocks for a long time. Seen good and worse days. Then 2022 decided to jump into crypto. Did some research and decided to hold back, seeing bloodbath, as I am not used to 50-90 dips. Meanwhile kept learning about different projects and kept up with news. Until few months back jumped right in and just waiting for the bulls to be unleashed. Meanwhile DCA continues as usual. Hope so, as soon as possible I will witness my first bull run. Not financial advice, lots of should've, would've, could've. Still to this day. I'm just trying to pick new coins right now. And wait for entries. The old ones won't jump as much as people think. What do you all think of these stacks? Aptos, Optimism, Sui, Pepe, Alex, Reddit, Pulse Chain, PulseX, Render, Milady, Jeans, Wojak, Ben, Snk, Moon, Cone? In no particular order. Best buy in bear market, sell in bull run. While bull run I made several good buys. Best were meme coins. But when you have a meme coin and it fires up and you imagine to FOMO, then it's absolutely time to sell immediately. When you get in the market at a low point, you are less likely to want to leave. I mean, you haven't lost anything, or at least much. But if you've been here from say 2021 and didn't sell at the top, or even worse buy at the top, well then you're gonna feel a whole lot different. Biggest piece of advice I can give you for your first bull run. Set profit targets, and stick to them. Nothing will make you feel worse than round-tripping profits and watching them turn into losses. DCA out just like how you DCA in. However, as someone who's only been into crypto since around March 2022, as someone who entered this market during a bull run, you are in a lot better position than I am. I actually envy you. You wouldn't believe how easy it is for a beginner to make mistakes in a bull run, when everything looks promising and most of the coins are green. You see how crypto and altcoins are fragile. Most of us saw it after our altcoins dropped 90. If you DCA now, I believe that you will have a great time when the bull arrives. All I can tell you is your first bull run is going to be amazing. Numbers go up. All the numbers. All the time. It will be the easiest money you ever make. I've heard suggestions that if you're in a bull run, it's better to sell your assets little by little according to your target later. Maybe this is a good suggestion and I will do it later so as not to miss the increase in asset prices. Now my focus is only on doing DCA until there is no more money left. You will feel the pain after having given up too soon and cashed out before it. The cycles are a great way to keep perspective in hard times. I've been through two now. But never with a war ongoing, and on the heels of a global pandemic. Just got a DCA and pray. How I felt last bull runs. Surprised. You don't realize you're in a bull run or that it's coming until you are in one, embarrassed smiley face. So you didn't feel the pain yet. Good for you. Learn from our mistakes. DCA into blue chips and store them on a cold wallet. I'll be honest, I don't believe a bull run is coming. Been in here for 3 years and haven't made a cent. Maybe I'm just beyond cynical, but I'll be honest, I don't think a bull market will cone.